All right, so let's look at the Web Security Academy, which I've got running here in Burp. There we go. All right, and the next two things here just go through exactly what we just talked about from the book. We did the first two of these last week, and so this one, it's determining the number of columns. So I'll open this in another tab and open the lab. And they tell you it has a SQL injection vulnerability in the product category filter. And they want you to find out how many columns are being returned. So here you see categories. So I'm going to go to my Burp on the proxy tab on the HTTP history subtab. And as always I like to do, I'm going to clear the old stuff with clear history just to make my life simpler. And now I'm going to open pets, say, as a category. Okay, now I'm seeing products in that category. And so here is the filter with category equals pets, and they said the injection was in that category name. So I'll just send that to the repeater to make my life easy. And now we can inject something here, and we just talked about this. So the thing to inject is apostrophe. You have to use a plus instead of a space. Plus union plus select plus null. And then dash dash. That should do it. That would give me one column with a null in it. So when I run that, send, and then the response is an error, internal server error. So apparently one column is not okay. And I don't see the error because most servers are not configured to actually show you the SQL errors. But I tell it was a 500 error code, so something's wrong. And I think it's that I have the wrong number of columns. So let's put in another null. And I guess the null can be capitalized. Let's try that. And now internal server error. So 2 columns is wrong. So I'm just going to copy and put in another one and send it. And now it says I won. The right number of columns is 3. And now it just repeats something that came in here. So that's all you have to do for this one is see how many columns there are. All right. So let's go on to the next one, which is the next step, finding a column containing text. So I open this thing, open the lab, and there we go. And it's the same thing here, so I can go to like gifts. And I didn't bother to clear the history, but I don't really have to for this simple case. I can go to proxy, and right here it is, category equals gifts, right at the top, next to the top. So I send that one to the repeater, and I'm going to clear these old ones, just so I don't get confused. Okay, and so it's going to be the same thing here. First thing you have to do is find how many columns there are. So I'm going to use union plus select plus null, and then dash dash. All right, if there's one column, that will work. And it's 200 okay. So I think that means all right. Well, if it's only got one column, see, I think it randomizes this number every time you do it, so it's kind of funny. If there's only one column, that means I can put a text in there, I guess. Let's put in an A and send that. And, oh, now I get an internal server error. Well, that's rude. All right. I'm a little confused. Let me go back to null here. If there's only one column and it's not a string, I don't know how I can win. Maybe I misunderstood something here. Gifts, union, select, null. Let's see if I can have a second one. comma null. Ah, I'm not seeing... Oh, did I forget the dash dash at the end? That would do it. No, it's there. But actually, I'm thinking they're all giving me this answer, so this is not proving to me that I know how many columns there are. Let me try the raw. 200, okay. All right, what have I done wrong? You select null, null. If I keep doing null, it should be having a different error. Null, null. Oh, I forgot the apostrophe. That's the problem. There. I haven't been doing injection. I've just been having a long string for gifts. Okay, now I'm finally back on track. You got to have the apostrophe. No, I didn't need a plus before the dash dash. I used to think I needed one, but I don't. No, it's the apostrophe that's missing. That would do it. All right. Now we'll get a better answer. So with the apostrophe in there, now I'm getting a 500 error. Okay. So 4 columns is a failure, and 3 columns is okay. All right, now we've got somewhere. So now I know there are 3 columns. And you see, now I get some results here. Okay, so now I got to find a column with a text in it. And so that would be, if it was here, I can put in quote a quote there. So let's send that. And it's an error. So that one is not text. Maybe the second one is. I send. And now it works. And there's the A. See, I selected the A, and the A appeared here. So now I'm ready to win, because the goal is to put this string there, ZLDQL, whatever this garbage is. So I'm just going to copy that. I guess I can't copy it from there, but I can copy it from here. Okay. I'll get the quotes also there. ZLDXL, or whatever that garbage is. That's what I have to inject to prove that I'm winning. So that's what I put in instead of A. Is that garbage? With the quotes. All right. And that should win. Now I send. And see, I win. It says congratulations. And now it has that string. So there we are. All right. So there's the next couple of these to look at. And of course, a student sent me the question. You're of course free to do more. They're worth extra credit. Each one of these is worth 10 points. Do at least 2 of them a week and do more. I highly encourage you to. And you can do any of them you like. I just demonstrate the easy ones. If you want to go beyond them and do the other ones, that's a fine thing to do. All right.